Rams and Panthers wild card round. Let's take a look at the Rams game-winning drive. First play of that drive, 2 minutes, 34 seconds to go in that second half. We're going to get a post by number 3, a corner route by number 2, 5 and in by the wide receiver on the outside. Some teams, they're 5 and in. They'll give him the option to just hook up and sit if he's wide open out there. The Panthers come out. They're going to play 3-week buzz. Buzz is just a term that says this safety is dropping inside of the linebacker, buzzing down inside that linebacker. Linebacker going to be the curl flat defender. Buzz safety going to be the hook curl defender. You'll see with his depth and 4 under 3 deep defenses usually take away that post. Somebody is in that hook zone right there on the weak side post as a dead route. Corner route running right to the corner who's giving ground outside. Stafford on that side, checking it down to Nakua on the 5 and in. Ball gets tipped a little bit, but an 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. You'll see here Rams hustling up on the ball. They've got Adams and Atwell to the left, tight end Nakua to the right. Some teams will, in 2-minute mode, always be in a 2-by-2 set, 2 receivers on one side, 2 on the other. Some will always be in a 3-by-1, some shift in between them. But it looks like what the Rams like to do is they like to take Adams, say, hey, you're always on the left. Nakua, you're always on the right. The Y tight end is always to the right, and the slot receiver always to the left. We'll see that here a couple times when they've got the clock running and they're hustling to get back on the ball. Now here we're going to get a concept that I learned from Chris Godwin, that receiver for the Bucs. I worked him out when he was coming out of college. He went to Penn State. They ran this play all the time. It was always open. Concept they called backpack. Some teams call something like scissors. They're on the front side, and on this back side here, they're going to run just hook and flat. The way they're going to read this, if they get a 2-high defense, 2 high safeties, split safety coverage, they're going to work the backpack side. And if they get a 1-high coverage, they're going to work the hook and flat. Well, again, they get buzz coverage, safety dropping down, becoming that hook defender here on the slot receiver side. So Stafford knows, okay, single high, I'm working my hook flat. He gets his eyes past the midpoint, knows exactly where he's going with that ball, flips him back. It's Devontae Adams' job to beat the corner in this 2-minute mode, given lots of ground. Adams gets his depth, hooks it up. Stafford puts it on him. First down. That play takes them to the 2-minute warning. Coming out of the 2-minute warning, clock is stopped. They get into a 3-by-1 set. They're going to run bow out. Bow out is a deep sail route with a go route, and underneath it, they're going to run the 5-yard stop, possibly a choice route. The way this shakes out is just going to turn into a 5-yard stop route. Quarterback is going to read. They're going to put somebody in conflict right here, a curl flat defender. They're going to put him in conflict. Are they going to take away this stop, or are they going to take away the bow out? And he's going to throw it to whichever of the two is open. Panthers come out. They're bringing a 5-man rush. They're dropping the safety in and playing 3 under 3 deep coverage. It's a blitz coverage. It ends up playing out like man, essentially. It's a matchup zone that plays out like man the longer the play goes on. They're trying to bait the Rams into a 5-0. They're trying to get the Rams to say, hey, we got 5 guys on the line of scrimmage. We're going to take our 5 linemen, and each guy has the guy across from him. That's going to help with the game that they're going to run up front. They're going to try to use a stunt to get to the quarterback. Rams say, not today. We're going to keep this thing as a slide. They go a 5-man slide. Lions got these 4 and that backer. 56 on the line of scrimmage. They say that's not a known pass rusher. That is a linebacker body type. We're going to leave him for the running back. Stafford drops back. Defense giving good ground on this 3 under 3 deep coverage. Says, better take the easy one. Throws it into Adams. 6-7 yard gain right there. Take a quick look from behind. You'll see the 5-0 look. They've got the center, both guards covered, rushers on both edges. Rams say, let's keep that slide to number 7, leave 56 for the back. The game coming from this front side. 2 down, 1 around right here. They're hoping to get this guy free to the quarterback. The Rams able to bounce that thing, pass it off. Good job up front. Good job giving Stafford protection, letting him get the ball out. Clock is now running, under 1:45 in the game. They're back in their clock running set. They've got tight end Nakua to the right, slot Adams to the left. Panthers going to come out. They're going to give another 5-0 look, this time 56, right over the nose of the center. I believe the Rams treat this as a true 5-0. We'll take a look at the back end in a second. They're going to play 3 under 3 deep coverage. Rams respond. They've got their favorite 2-minute concept right here, glance and wheel. Glance, third outside step version of a slant route. Wheel, flat wheel, save some space to the boundary for the quarterback to throw the ball. Glance and wheel, great against single high defense, great, especially great against pressure defenses. 3 under 3 deep, it's a known killer, and any sort of quarters coverage. Right here, they get the pressure. The reason that this is great against pressure is it's a quick hitter. It comes to the inside. Typically, if there's a blitz, somebody is leaving the middle, right? Right here, exactly what you would expect. Nacua hits this thing. We can count his steps really quick. 1, 2, third off the outside. Stafford drills it in, explosive gain for the Rams. From behind, they're going to get into another 5-0 look right here. They're going to run another 2 down and 1 around. You'll see the back unconcerned. He is not blocking 56. He's looking at 7. He knows, hey, the line said 5-0. They got these 5. I've got everybody else. 7's the only guy that's in a threatening position. He is not blitzing. I can get out into the pass route again. 2 down, 1 around, unable to get home. Stafford and the Rams with a great call to defeat the pressure look. That play stops the clock at a minute 4. Rams get out of their 2x2 set. They're going to come out. They're going to run stick, slot fade, and locked hitch on the outside. They get a spinner front, a spinner, 3 down, and a known rusher up and walking around. Anytime you've got known rushers up and walking around, call it a spinner. You can see Stafford coming up to the line saying, hey, I know this guy is up and walking around, but we all know that he's a defensive lineman, that he is going to be part of the pass rush right here. Don't fall for this odd front stuff. We're going to say it's a 4 down front. That's the 4th known rusher, and they're going to keep their slide to the nickel. That's going to leave 56 and 7 for the back. Now, they end up bringing 6 guys on the pass rush right here. You'll see 56 coming. We'll take a look at the rush from behind in just a second. I honestly don't know exactly what this coverage is. It's some sort of, it's a 6-man coverage. I think maybe it looks like they're trying to build some sort of box potentially over this 3-man side. The one thing I do know for a fact is that if nobody matches to number 3 on the stick route, they can just bang it to him. He can catch and run and get 14 yards without much resistance. So here from behind, the spinner up and walking around. Stafford comes up. Hey, he's the spinner. There is a little miscommunication here. On this side, you can see the offense's left guard passing off 11, thinking the center should be there. There is the possibility if he felt body presence right there and passed off 11 to the center and came off and took 56, that'd be a perfect world, right? Because then the back can get out into the pass route. He can become a check down. But as it stands, it's a really good job by the back. He's tracking his man from the front side to the back side, ready to help the quarterback keep him clean in the pocket. Ultimately, ball comes out quick. None of it matters much anyways. Clock is running. Nacua gets back into the game just under a minute and counting. They go back to their bread and butter, glance and wheel into the boundary. Panthers bring the buzz safety down, 4 under 3 deep. Nacua wisely gets across this buzz safety's face. Glance route, right? 3rd outside step in that slant family. You'd love to catch that thing on the move, but if you also must cross face of any defender that you come across. So right here, even though this is a 1 high safety dropping down, he is high enough, he is deep enough on the field that the receiver needs to see this more or less like quarters. Like this is a quarter safety staying flat-footed, and I got to get across his face. Good job by Nacua flattening out his route. They get more or less what they want. The corner stays inside. Safety ends up taking away the glance. Stafford says, all right, if they're going to take that away, I got to throw it to my flat wheel. Exceptional ball placement right here. This is just not really stoppable by the defense. The curl flat defender is all over this. He's got great body position. He's in total control of the route. He's on top of it. He's got vision to the football, and the ball is simply put in a spot that he can't get his hands on it. Great job by Stafford getting through the progression. Even better job with the ball placement. Good job by the tight end. Good ball skills. Good job going up and getting it. Rams win.